about sacrifice in your church or pot breakings as she do in Kenya?
No, she didn't, and that's one thing I want to know about because I want to be careful about or if there's any curses on us or anything. I'm a bit concerned about that. I don't know
Yeah,
what
she was
else
a
she was.
definer.
She's a what?
She's a
Sorry,
diviner, not a Christian. She
define it.
mixed
Yeah,
up with a
I
lot of
understand.
stuff.
Yeah, so that's what I'm a bit concerned about. I don't want anything left in our church. If you understand what I
Yes.
mean.
She's a
So
con,
yes,
and don't ever allow her to come back to your church. She
no,
can
she's
divide
not.
the church into two.
No, she's not coming back now for us. I know that. I basically did tell her, but she didn't like it. And also, one thing I've learned about is ladies, when you confront her, she just doesn't like it. I
Yeah,
sort
she
of,
doesn't. You notice
I
that.
said it in a nice way and just said, I think you were very rude leaving us. Did
Mm-hmm.
tell her, and she was quite, upset, like, almost like, who are you to tell me, really?
Oh, who are you
So,
to tell me what to do? Oh, yeah, she's
kind of,
that
yeah.
way.
I just, yeah, and even which was sad, and I thought it was disrespectful. I didn't know it's all my parish member saying it's all culture. When she came to our church, as soon
Mm-hmm.
as I was off the pulpit, and we had we in England we have tea and coffee at the back. She started just basically on our platform where you preach, and she was doing a sermon being recorded. And even when people were walking by, she's like, "Excuse me, I'm doing a sermon. Could you please leave?" And this is in our church,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
I
not all
can't.
the Kenyan pastors are fake. She's the only one, maybe, for the
Yeah,
moment we know. She's the
yeah,
worst than the rest of them or some of them. Not
yeah.
all of them, so don't judge them harshly.
No,
Next time, I
oh
know you
no,
have
no,
the
no.
spirit of discernment.
No,
You're
I'm
gonna
not
discern
judging.
person. Yeah,
No,
just pray
no,
for God to show you the way next time
because
before you invite somebody.
what I found as well, which was sad, is, and I think you may know this, when you travel, you respect the culture.
Yes.
And one thing I learned that she didn't, I was really surprised that everywhere she went, she expected everybody to bow down to her.
Oh, yeah?
She had this sort of thing where even when she went into church, she wanted to sit at the front of the church, wanted the doors to be open. I remember even picking her up. She wouldn't carry her luggage. Just little things. I thought, this is
Oh, no.
strange. I'm not used to. If I was
Yeah.
in maybe Kenya and this happened, fine. I'd respect your culture. But coming
No,
to
no, no, it
England,
doesn't even happen. And she's the only one behaving like that.
yeah,
That's how she feels.
so not judging. It was just cultural, just a cultural thing that she expected a lot from people, and she was very good with words. She'd always bless people with words. But and
It's
what was
pure
sad
nonsense. Huh?
And what was sad, and maybe again I'm learning about this, is that manipulative spirit almost silenced us. There was four of us in our leadership team, and
Mhm.
we all felt silenced. It's only until I opened up the word and said, "Look, what do you think about this woman?" And everyone was like, "Oh, well, she must be a servant of God." They didn't want to touch the anointed. You've heard of obviously all this before. So eventually, when I asked them, they kind of said, "I don't think she was right." So I don't know if anyone's felt that in the church in Kenya, but I felt there was a spirit of silence. Everybody just couldn't speak against her. It was really quite interesting. And it was almost like we didn't want to be disrespectful. We thought she was a servant of the Lord. And eventually, as soon as I spoke and others, it was very much we think she's a scam. And now seeing this
Yeah.
has confirmed it, which is fantastic in one way. It's
Yes. This is
confirmed it.
a confirmation that you've been with a scammer once in your
Yeah,
church.
yeah, and that's what I want because what she does, I know it will probably happen now. She still has my details. It would not surprise me when she wants to come over again that she'll probably text me again.
No, no, cancel. You cancel
Yeah,
to the embassy. Email the
yeah,
embassy, and she cannot use your names or your
yeah.
address.